He's been making audiences laugh for more than 20 years and has found mainstream success as a regular on the popular show Chelsea Lately.
He's got shows at Zanies tonight and tomorrow. Comedian John Caparulo, welcome.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Wait, so I understand. I know you're a huge Chicago Bulls fan.
Yes, I was, well, especially Michael Jordan fan, but yeah, I still rock my Bulls gear.
And didn't the Bulls help you make a decision early on in your career? It was kind of a big decision.
It was. Well, you really did your homework.
Yeah.
It was because I was, early on in your comedy career, you have like representatives, wanting to work with you, managers, and it was basically I was down to deciding between two different managers, and the one guy I was working with him, I remember he said he was from Chicago, and I brought up that I was a Bulls fan, especially back in the '90s, back in their heyday. I'm a huge Jordan fan. I still got a lot of Jordans at home. I spent a lot of money on that I could have devoted to maybe insurance or my family or something. But, but anyway, this guy, I remember we started talking about the Bulls, and he's like, I always kind of thought Pippen was better than Jordan. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can trust you with my career, sir. Because somebody who says something like that is like, I don't know what you were watching, but I'm gonna go with the other guy. So
I love it.
Well, it worked out for you, though, right?
No.
Oh, man.
No, but it was just one of those things where I was like, that's how I made my decisions back then, because what else am I going to decide on? So, that was how I saw the world, is like, if you really thought Pippen was better than Jordan, then
you were crazy.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. So.
Yeah, but you also wanted to be a grizzly bear when you grew up, too, though, didn't you?
Okay, all right, that's okay. A lot of times as a comedian, you get asked to write a bio for yourself.
Yeah.
And I've written them over the years, I mean, several different ways, where I'm like, okay, I was on Chelsea Lately, or I started out at clubs in Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and it's so lame.
Boring,
It just is. It's like, I hate talking about myself and advertising myself as a commodity, because if I was a consumer, I wouldn't buy me. So, I mean, it's like, the last time they asked me to write one of those bios, I'm like, I'm just going to be ridiculous. And I wanted to be a grizzly bear. I taught martial arts to children, you'd have to read it on my website. It's completely stupid. But,
but is that true?
So no, I didn't really want to be a grizzly bear. I have theories that I think children many thousand years ago wanted to grow up to be a bear, because what else were you going to aspire to? There were no athletes or anything like that. The guys who were in charge of the forest were the bears. So why wouldn't a kid go, I'm going to grow up to be that guy, because I'm going to be better than my dad.
He's
Like Smokey the Bear, right?
Oddly enough, I know you also play a cartoon character, right? And
I have.
It was attacked by a bear at one point.
Well, okay, let's see. That's I've been trying to launch an animated project for a long time that we did a demo for, and I've also written a comic book series. It's called Cartoon Comic, check them out there on my website. But that me got attacked by a bear.
By the bear.
Yeah,
And a lot of sports running through your life, because I understand you're also a big Tom Brady fan. Are you going to be hurt this year that he's not playing?
No, I think that at this point, it's time for, I think Tom's done enough.
Yeah.
Which, I know, that's the thing with Brady. It's like, I look at him the same way I did with Jordan. It's like, how can you like football and not like that guy? I mean, I think people have short memories. It's like, the guy he was picked 199 in the draft, and now he lives at Giselle's house. I think he's the American dream, people.
Yeah. So, he's at Giselle's house. I like how you put that. Well, do you have some thoughts on him and Kim Kardashian dating?
What's that?
Him and Kim Kardashian dating. You have some thoughts on that?
No.
No. Okay, you don't want to go there. You don't want to dip your toe into those waters. I don't blame you.
I don't think anybody's looking to me for advice there. So,
I got to ask you, is there anything in your comedy that's off limits? Like, I don't put this in, I don't talk about this. Are you kind of
no? You always have to feel it out with the audience. Yeah. But I mean, if an audience is cool with it, hey, let's talk about it. Because that's my job as a comedian. It's like, that's what's fun about comedy, is to be honest.
Yeah.
Now some audiences they want you to be less honest than others do. So you just have to kind of feel that out. But it's but the ones who really just talk about whatever. those are the best nights. Those are
This
really
is
fun.
why I
And
love
you,
comedians.
and you had a front row seat in that, basically, when you moved from Ohio to LA to start that career.
Yeah.
You ended up spending 4 years at the front door of a comedy club, right?
I was a doorman, yeah.
Yeah, you got to see what worked, what didn't work. I'm trying to put a
did.
positive spin on it because at one point you started rethinking, is this what I should be doing?
Well, I think doing a job like that really does test your resolve because
Yeah.
I remember I used to work at the Comedy Store. I was a doorman. I was actually at the back door because there were 3 rooms, and there was a room upstairs called the Belly Room that people would go to for shows. And it was a Friday night. I remember I checked everybody's ID. Everybody went upstairs to the Belly Room for the show, and the lady who was running the show came down to me and was like, "Hey, we have nobody to go on. Do you want to go on?" And I'm like, "Of course I do." So I remember I go upstairs. I had one of the greatest sets of my life at that time. I was
amazing.
still pretty early on. And I was like, I come downstairs, I'm floating, and the night manager says to me, he's like, "Hey, Cap, if you're done messing around upstairs, the ladies' room toilet backed up and it's flooding into the hallway." So he hands me a mop, and I'm mopping as people who just saw me go on upstairs,
Stop it.
like girls are walking by going, "You were really funny." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Thanks,
thanks."
that's not mine that you're walking through." But yeah, so yeah, but it tests
amazing.
how much you want to do this, and it really made me understand that I really want to do this. So
There
yeah.
you go. We love your dedication.
Yeah, hilarious,
All right,
too.
so you're going to be at Zany's Comedy Club in Rosemont tonight and tomorrow. You can find him at johncaparulo.com, but there's where you can get the tickets at zanies.com for the show.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for coming
much.
Thank you.
in.
Appreciate
Hey,
it.
enjoy Chicago.
Thanks.